Hey, what's up, y'all? Marjack79 here, and we are back again today to talk about the PlayStation 5 reveal event, among some other things, man. Really want to cover some of these games. I know I'm relatively late on this, but summertime is usually the toughest time of year for me to really buckle down and make YouTube videos, man. It's just, just the busyness of the two jobs and the COVID-19 stuff, the fams when we're going on vacation and whatnot. Yeah, it's definitely the toughest time for me to try to sit down and cut on the camera and record, but got a little bit of free time. So let's go over some of the stuff that I'm most excited for. So, I mean, as you're seeing in the first picture here, the design of the PlayStation 5 itself, I think it came out good, man. If I had to have one specific gripe, it's a little bit big in my opinion. I don't really understand why it needs to be that large on the graphs or whatnot when they're comparing it to like the PS4 and the Xbox Series, Xbox whatever. But it's really large. So I would definitely expect a PlayStation 5 Slim to come out relatively soon. The colors are cool. If I had to take a choice, I don't think I would have went with all white. I'm more of a sleek black, look myself, kind of like from the PS2 to the PS3 to the PS4. So hopefully they come out with a black version of the console. I really like that black and red version that they've came out with. That's kind of has the Miles Morales Spider-Man colors. That's probably my favorite one. So yeah. But I really don't want to focus on just the console. Just know that, I've been playing PlayStation for 25 years, man. So, I mean, obviously, I've had the PlayStation 2, 3, 4, so why would I not get the 5 too? Y'all, if you follow my channel, I'm a PlayStation guy and a Nintendo guy. So, I gotta have it. So in this next picture here, just look, has some more compares with the PlayStation 5 to the Xbox Series, Xbox, whatever. Yeah. But it's like I said, this is a very large console, and I don't know. I honestly, really don't even see it fitting in a whole lot of people's entertainment systems, man. It's funny. What's funny is I actually made fun of the Xbox Series Xbox for looking so large. Like I said, it looked like a boombox, and it looks like the PlayStation 5 is definitely not very much better when it comes to size and scope. I mean, it's definitely got it's got like a sleek, futuristic look to it. But I mean, like I said, I just, this is big. But so, yeah, man. Yeah, so let's go ahead and move on. Let's start talking about some of these games, man. So obviously it should go without saying that the game that I'm most excited for is most definitely going to be the Spider-Man Miles Morales as standalone title. There's just so much like controversy surrounding this game for the last couple of weeks, man. Of course, first we heard it was going to be like a DLC, and then we just heard it was going to be like an advanced version of the same game. But finally, Insomniac Games has came out. It's like no and no. It's going to be a standalone title, kind of like akin to Uncharted Lost Legacy. So it's going to be like a 5 to 6 hour game. I don't think it's going to be $60. I highly doubt that. It's probably going to be about $40. I mean, that was the retail price for Lost Legacy. I don't have an issue with that. That's perfect. I feel like I would be shocked if this Spider-Man game is not the highest selling PlayStation 5 game on launch date. I feel like it's going to be the perfect title to really wet your whistle, to introduce you to the new consoles. The trailer that released with the game is absolutely stunning. The acrobatics of Spider-Man has always been top notch. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man for PlayStation 4 narrowly missed out on my 2018 Game of the Year. The only game that I thought that was better than that was God of War. So I even preferred Spider-Man over Red Dead Redemption 2. So I loved it. I loved every aspect of that game, and anything. I mean, it could have been DLC, or I mean, I personally I wouldn't have cared if it would have been DLC or a standalone title. I still would have gotten it anyways. I do think that they're going to release a PlayStation 4 version of this title as well. I would be shocked if they don't, because I mean, obviously, not everybody is going to want to get a PlayStation 5 on launch day, so they're not going to want to miss those sales on the PlayStation 4 where you develop that Spider-Man fan base. But for me personally, I mean, I'm definitely planning on picking it up launch day, and this is going to be the perfect title for me to introduce me to the new consoles. I can't wait. And then just for my own self specifically, I mean, it's definitely a whole lot of cultural pride that I personally get from being able to play as a black protagonist, to open up my brand new console. Why not? I love Peter Parker. Spider-Man has always been my favorite comic book character, but Miles Morales has, over the last couple of years, from like the movie to like some of the cartoons, and just from the original game itself, he has definitely found his place in my heart, and I cannot wait to go on this adventure with him, man. I really, if I can lose some weight and get his costume leotard, I would love to cosplay as him. I'm a big dude, so maybe one day. All right, the next game that I'm definitely most excited for, the quick second place, is the new Horizon Zero Dawn. The Forbidden West, I think, was the subtitle for it. I love the original Horizon Zero Dawn. I think the original came out 2017 or 2016. I can't remember which year that came out. But yeah, man, Alo and her original adventure, I think it was one of PlayStation 4's best games. I would definitely, that should be in, if you've experienced that title, that should easily be in anybody's top 10 PlayStation. I think I would even go as far as to say top 4 or top 5 of PlayStation 4 titles. It was a really great game. Just the exploration and the battle system of being able to take on the mechanized dinosaurs, and just the prehistoric, the saber-toothed tigers and the T-Rexes and the long necks. Is such an awesome game, man. And the puzzle aspects of finding out what happened to the past cities, finding out what sent the world back, to prehistoric times, kind of sort of being able to fight all the robotic versions of the prehistoric animals. So it was such a cool battle system, with the bow and arrow and being able to customize it, and just Alo's personality herself with all of the conversation options. It had a whole lot of RPG elements of being able to customize your own conversation to develop Aloy into whatever person you wanted her to be. She could either be the pure hero type, or she could be an asshole. So it's cool, man. I cannot wait to sink my teeth into this one as well. This will most likely be the second game that I play after I finish Spider-Man. So excited to get into it. And then after that, of course, we cannot have a PlayStation console without a Ratchet and Clank, man. And this one, it looks like we're going to get to play as a female protagonist with Ratchet as well. So the trailer, this was probably my second favorite trailer, right next to Spider-Man. Just what they've been able to do with the Ratchet and Clank franchise has just been mesmerizing. I've been playing this game since the PlayStation 2 era. I really fell in love with the PlayStation 3 era. I kind of think it's still kind of a slap in the face that we only got one title for the PlayStation 4, but I'm really hoping that we kind of get a trilogy of games here for the PlayStation 5, man. I think this is the only cartoon style game that comes close to literally, I feel like I'm playing a Pixar film. Pixar is probably the top of the line standard for animation. DreamWorks is up there too, but definitely when it comes to gaming, I feel like what they've done with this series at Insomniac Games, this Ratchet and Clank is, it's what's not to love. Big, huge guns that are so creative, it's not even funny. Wonderful story, with the two of the best gaming protagonists in existence with Ratchet and Clank. Their banter between each other has always just been hilarious, and it's always just such a warm-hearted feeling that you get from playing these games. If you've never experienced a Ratchet and Clank game before, I highly recommend just giving it a shot, man. Especially, it's another perfect opportunity since this is going to be a launch. I don't know if this was going to be a launch title too, but I hope it is. If it is, I'll most definitely pick it up. Unfortunately, if it is, I probably won't get to play it until like a little bit down the line, because I would definitely still play Spider-Man and Horizon Zero Dawn first, but man, I would definitely play it. And then after that, man, how about this? A new LittleBigPlanet. I love this game. Sackboy, man. I played the heck out of the original, and I played the heck out of 2. And these games were so much fun, man. This is kind of... honestly, I'm a firm believer. If we didn't have a LittleBigPlanet, we probably would have never have gotten a Super Mario Maker 2. I feel like, LittleBigPlanet was kind of the catalyst that like started the created level games, man. It's, you got to give respect where respect is due. The third one didn't really do as well. I personally did not play the third one. Didn't get a whole lot of good reviews. I don't know, just kind of fell off for some reason. I really don't have a personal opinion on why, because I never played it. But I tell you what, LittleBigPlanet 1 and 2 were absolute gold mine gems in my opinion, and I cannot wait to jump back in and play this next game. It looks like they've updated the system as well to where you're going to be able to do more than just do like side-scrolling platformers or like the little mini games that you were able to create in the sequel. Looks like you're going to be able to create fully realized 3D levels too. So I'm really hoping that they're able to utilize some of these engines to create maybe some 3D Mario 64 levels. That would be super awesome to me. Maybe some Galaxy levels or something like that. I think that would be best case scenario for me. I can't wait to see what some serious creators with some creative minds are able to come up with to take full advantage of the system that we're about to get. I've never been the most to really sit down and sink a whole lot of time into creating a complex level, but I most definitely love playing them though. I'm definitely like a dashy when it comes to this kind of stuff. And then for the next game, that takes us to Project Athia. This looks like a really fun game as well. It was a really short teaser. I think the thing that really grabbed me about this game was just on how beautiful it was. The scope looks like you're playing as a character. It looks like an action adventure. You're able to teleport, fight, whatnot. It just looks beautiful. That's really all. It just looks beautiful, man. I really don't have too much information about this game. Yeah, that's about it, man. It's beautiful. I can't wait to play it. I'm definitely very excited to see like some gameplay videos on it. I'm just excited to play it, man. Talking about beating a dead horse. Did we really need another version of Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PS5? Jesus, man. I played this game on PlayStation 3, and then during this console generation, I would always get asked, dude, you're gonna get Grand Theft Auto 5? No, I played it on PS3. I put like 100 hours into it. Nah, man, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'll get Grand Theft Auto 6 when that comes out. So yeah. Then, this NBA 2K21. I've never really been a 2K guy, but here it is. Same thing with Resident Evil. It's coming too. It looked cool. Not for me though. Hitman as well. Looks cool, but I've never really played any other games. Not really any interest in it. This other game, Stray. You play as a cat. Sure. Gran Turismo. Again, I was always more of a Burnout Paradise, more of an arcade style racing game. Not for me. Outworld. Cool. Never really played it. But here it is. This game looks like kind of a Jade Empire type game. I don't know. It looks okay. Not something I'm interested in though. And then this PlayStation VR game looks pretty cool. Whatever. There's no way I couldn't make this video without shitting on the Xbox X Series Xbox in some kind of fashion. Well, I come every time one of these vids comes out, it always turns into a console war. I don't know, man. So that's really it, man. I just wanted to do a breakdown of everything PlayStation 5 related that I'm excited about. Most definitely Spider-Man, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Ratchet and Clank. LittleBigPlanet are all must-buys for me. I cannot wait to get into them. Give them a whirl, man. I hope they really live up to justifying the purchase of a PlayStation 5. So, as always, man, thanks everybody for watching. If you like the video, do me a favor, hit that like button. You can follow me at youtube.com/marjack79. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. As always, I'll see you guys on the next one. Catch you guys later. Bye.